Well, in fact, the latest images now coming in of BJP leader Rahul Narwekar, who has now filed the nomination papers for the Speaker's post. Remember, the Speaker's election is likely to take place on Sunday, and thereafter the floor test is going to take place on Monday. Now, Rahul Narwekar has basically filled in his nominations for the Speaker's post. Latest images are now coming in. Remember, the role of the Speaker is going to be extremely crucial, especially given the fact that there is a disqualification petition that has already been filed by the Uddhav camp. And secondly, the floor test is also going to be an important event that's going to take place on Monday. Joining us on this broadcast is my colleague Alisha. Alisha, what more can you tell us? Rahul Narwekar now filing his nomination papers. As far as Rahul Narwekar's position within the BJP is concerned, tell us a little bit more about his association with the BJP and his political career too. We'll try and reconnect with Alisha in a short while from now. Remember, he's been a member of the BJP for the last few years. He's also jumped ship from the end, starting from the Shiva Sena at some point in time, and thereafter being in the BJP at this stage. Now, these are the latest images that we were broadcasting a short while back of Rahul Narwekar, who has basically filed his nomination papers for the Speaker's position. The elections are likely to take place on Sunday, and subsequently the floor test is going to take place on Monday. Also, there are also visuals coming in from the Sena Bhavan. We are being told that Uddhav Thackeray is meeting the Shiva Sena cadres who have gathered at the Sena Bhavan. A while back, he's also addressed to the Shiva Sena cadres, saying that he does not understand why exactly this narrative essentially has been built, that a Shiva Sainik has been made the chief minister. He's contesting the fact that Eknath Shinde is still a Shiva Sainik. He's saying that he's no longer a Shiva Sainik, once again reiterating the fact that it is he who has cheated the party. He has basically backstabbed Uddhav Thackeray. That's the narrative that has been built from the Uddhav side. But this comes at a time when there have been several setbacks for Uddhav Thackeray, starting with the fact that you've had about 39 of the 55 legislators jumping ship. Joining us on this phone line right now is Rahul Narwekar. Rahul Narwekar, you've already filed your nomination papers for the Speaker's post. Tell us a little bit more about, it's going to be very, very crucial. On Sunday, the elections are to take place. Mr. Narwekar, if you can hear me. We'll try and reconnect with Rahul Narwekar in a short while from now. Remember, the Speaker's post is going to be extremely crucial, especially with the imbroglio that you're staring at this point in time, with one side already contesting that they are the real Shiva Sena. It's the Eknath Shinde camp that is basically contesting, saying that they are the real Shiva Sena. The disqualification does not stand because they do not have the power to do so, number one. Secondly, the Deputy Speaker in the Mahavikas Aghadi, his position itself was basically untenable, and that is the reason why the disqualification does not stand. Remember, there have been elaborate arguments in the apex court, and this is a matter which is sub judice, would be taken up by the Supreme Court at a later stage, the 11th of July. Till the time, these MLAs do have the time to respond. But it remains to be seen what really happens to those disqualification petitions if the Speaker is basically elected by this government, and where does it stand at this stage, Ankit?
Right. Shavan, they're reporting on key developments that are taking place. Rahul Narwekar has filed his nomination to be the Speaker of the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, and the election for that is due to be held on Sunday. So a big development, the Eknath Shinde camp and government already en route to beginning its